Hey everyone. So this week has been a bit of an emotional roller coaster. I won't say we had any real highs, but we certainly had some lows. So I just wanted to kind of share kind of the things that were going on and going through my mind. So on Sunday of this week, I spent some time looking for a unique gift that I could give to my daughters and my wife. Something that would remind them of my love and how eternal that love is, even should I not be around for my next Christmas. So it was a very emotional looking through gifts that I wanted to consider. I landed on some nice little plaques that said, I'll continue to love you for as long as I live. And we don't know what that is right now. So I think the words were adequately chosen for that. On Monday, received notice that one of my colleagues' father had passed away from cancer over the weekend. I knew he had cancer, but I don't know that I knew that the extent to which it had progressed. So I asked for prayers for her as they go through the funeral today. It's Friday morning, and asked for prayers for her family that they, as they say goodbye to their father. But hearing that news of someone that I knew losing their father and having gone through looking for those special gifts for my daughters, it was pretty emotional for me. It hit me in a way that I didn't expect it since I didn't know the gentleman. I just knew his daughter. But it certainly made things a little real. And then later in the afternoon, another colleague of mine from work shared that her mother had been diagnosed with colon cancer. And she goes in for surgery on Monday. So I asked prayers for that family as well. That means that now I'm increasing the number of people. And it's just hard to hear the people, the pain that they're going to be going through or thinking about and the decisions that they have to deal with. So it's pretty low. On Tuesday, I started to bounce back a little bit. And then yesterday, we went in for our chemo and, of course, had our appointment with Dr. Tajani beforehand. And in this appointment, we started talking more about maintenance, not a cure. And the thought of not being able to be cured but being on maintenance was not one I was ready to accept at this point. I asked about surgery, and it doesn't look like surgery would truly be an option. Looks like if we could get the tumors to shrink and the cancer to shrink, that radiation might be an option, and that could lead to a cure if we could kill it all through radiation. But we just don't know. We're about 6 weeks in through the clinical study, and he said that most people's bodies can handle it up to about 12 weeks. But then at that point, the body starts to give out to the chemo treatments, and the chemo starts to build resistance. So there are other tracks and other treatments that we can explore should we come to that. But of course, all of this coming with not having a recent CAT scan, so not knowing what's happening inside my body. Monday is that CAT scan, so hopefully towards the middle of next week, we'll be able to see the radiologist's comments and notes to see what's happening with it. In addition, when I started this journey, I said one of the things I wanted to do was ring the bell at the Cancer Institute. That's because I thought that was a signal that someone had been cured for cancer. But as I've learned, that's not the signal. The signal for ringing the bell is that you've completed your treatment. It doesn't automatically mean that you've cured sample. So still will ring the bell for completion of treatment, but the realization that this may be a lifelong battle for me. And, just like someone with diabetes or other autoimmune diseases or stuff, I will most likely be on some sort of medication for the rest of my life. So there's financial implications for healthcare. There's most likely a shortened life. I won't be as full. And whether that's 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, I don't know. Megan took it pretty hard. We've been together for 30 years, married for 29. She's my best friend, and I hate to see her in pain. On top of that, our youngest daughter had her heart broken from a friend this week, and she's dealing with the fallout of that, and just praying for her, and her mom's trying to help support her in the best way that she can. And Megan just has so much on her shoulders caring for us, all of us in different stages, and just a lot going on and a lot for her to bear. So thank you for those that have reached out to Megan to provide support to her. She needs it. I know she's suffering, and she's trying not to show it. But yesterday, when we both heard about the possibility of being on maintenance for the rest of my life, that was hard to hear. For my gratitude moment this week, while I'm not grateful to have cancer, I am grateful that the position that I'm in, I am able to provide support and understanding and perspective from the patient's perspective for many people that I'm now hearing have been diagnosed with cancer, or for their family member. And so I hope that what I share through these videos or privately, and the authenticity and vulnerability that I'm trying to show about what it's really like, is helping them in their journey, regardless of whether parents decide to have treatment or decide not to, whether treatment or non-treatment is successful or not. I hope that they understand the patient's journey a little bit better. My name's Greg with One Man's Cancer Journey, and I wish for you a blessed week.